The universal set is the set of lowercase letters from A to N. The sets R, S, and T are defined as indicated in the Venn diagram below. Write out the following sets in roster notation. R intersect T, T union S, R complement, S intersect T, S complement, and R intersect S intersect T. This problem has lots of parts to it, so let's get started looking at the very first question. Write out the following sets. We want to focus first of all on R intersect T. Now in words, what is R intersect T? R intersect T is the overlap between the two sets of R and T. So looking at the two sets R and T, do you see that where R intersects T is actually this area right here? The intersection is where the bigger set R intersects the other set T. So this is my intersection right here in the middle. And what elements fall in that intersection? Well, there's two elements, C and G. Let's take a look at the next part, but I'll erase all this first. Looking at the second part, we're looking for T union S. So now we want T union S. Well, T union S means everybody. That's what I think when I think of the union. I want everybody in the set T and everybody in the set S, and I want to put them all together. So all of the elements in S and all of the elements in T are going to give us this area right here. Would you agree with me? This includes all of the elements in set T combined with all of the elements in set S. And what letters fall in that union? Well, that's going to be A, B, C, E, and I'm doing them alphabetically, right? So A, I'm just going to cross them off. B, C, E, and then I've got E, F, G, G, I, and N. G, I, and N. I think I've got all the elements. A, B, C, E, G, I, and N. And that completes the list of elements in T union S. Moving on, let's talk about R complement. R complement, or R with this little mark, right, means R complement. And what does that mean? Well, that means all of the elements not in R. So we are specifically looking for everything that falls outside of R. One way to think of it is I'm just going to cover up all the stuff in R, right? I don't want R, I want everything outside of R. So everything outside of R will be all of the letters that fall outside of the R set. Those are the ones that lie in R complement. R complement is outside R. Can we see what letters those are? Those are the letters A, B. We can't forget the ones out here, so that's D, I, oh, H, sorry, H comes first alphabetically. It doesn't matter. We can list them in either order, but I'm just doing it alphabetically. H, I, L, and M. L and M. It looks like the elements in R complement include A, B, D, H, I, L, and M. Moving on to the next guy, we're going to take a look at S intersect T. S intersect T. This, again, if we remember what intersection is, this is the overlap. Ooh, that's not a good color. Let's change that color up. Don't like that color at all. So this guy's called the overlap. So S intersect T is the overlap of S and T. And where do S and T overlap? Well, that would be this region right here. It's the region that's common between S and T. Notice there's only one element that falls in that set, and that's the element C. So S intersect T is C. Moving on to S complement. S complement again means all the elements not in S, right? Not in S. So when we talk about the complement, we're talking about the elements not in S. So I'm going to cover up S, okay? And I'm going to look specifically at everything not in S. And all of those letters, oh, there's a bunch of them. Okay, so we're going to get B and D. So we've got B and we've got D. What else is not in S? Then we've got G, oh no, F, G, H, F, G, H, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, and M. So the elements, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Make sure I got them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the elements in S complement is everything not in the set of S, and that's B, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M. Finally, let's talk about that last set. This one is probably the most confusing. For this set, we're looking for R intersect S intersect T. Or in other words, where do all three sets overlap each other? R is intersecting S, and that is intersecting T. So this is where all three sets overlap each other. And there's only one place on this on this Venn diagram where those three sets overlap each other. And it's right here. Do you see that? Right in the middle. That's where the set S overlaps the set T and the set R, all at the same time. So we say that R intersect S intersect T is simply the set of one element, and that element is the letter C. So that's where S overlaps with T, overlaps with R. I hope this makes sense. One thing that I like to do with sets, and it's hard to do here because if I shade it in, it'll cover things up. But one thing that I like to do, if you get confused with that, is to just shade over each circle. So R set, and then intersecting with the S set, and then intersecting with the T set. And where do all those colors meet? That's how we get that middle part. Right? Don't be afraid to just shade things in with different color pencils or whatever you need to make this more visual or make sense to you. If you do have any questions at all with sets, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Good luck with everything.